you're not supposed to speak negatively about people. You know what, guys? You can speak negatively about people.
Team, I had to promote a book for a minute. Now, would I recommend that you buy the book? I don't know. I don't think it's all that compelling. I also found the book to be rather boring. It's not my sole source of income, though. I also have this YouTube channel, and then on top of that, I'm also my son's paid personal care assistant. So when I'm not working here, I'm also being I paid to take care of my son. And listen, I'm not better than you, and I'm not better than anyone else, but I'm also married to a man that is a recovering alcohol abuser and have a long history of addiction in our family. Duggars' name was brought up so much in court that I think if you care, contact their sponsors and let them know that this is what they're involved in and this is what Jim Bob is endorsing, or he is paying for a defense for his son.
I'll tell you, I worked in the industry for 12 years. I don't know. I worked in education for a long time. Sierra is throwing shade at the Duggars. Is that what's right? I hope so. You guys are cute. Hey, sweethearts. For people that are new to this, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings. I'm sorry to make you feel like I've taken someone away from you that you felt like you could look up to.
I'd also like to I'd like to invite Mr. Bates to my house, and I'll show him what an opinionated, unteachable, stubborn woman looks like, and we'll see how far he goes with me.
Molesting isn't even a thing. Internet, and if you could see a teacher at school, if you could talk to a nurse or a doctor, they might actually show you that it's not love. Some of these people in these cults would like you dead, but they don't have any critical thinking skills. And a lot of the guys that lead these cults are sadistic, motherfucking, lying, abusing assholes. Why do people always think because I'm talking about a cult, you guys take things so personal?
But people are always like, Katie, get your face checked out. It's swollen. And I'm like, it's the sun. Okay.
If you're not in the Institute of Basic Life Principles and you're not in this cult, I don't give a shit what you believe. I don't care. And don't talk to me about how the Bates girls went to college. Crown College is not a college. Crown College is garbage. It has bullshit accreditation. Literally bullshit accreditation. I have to go, you guys. I got to put my son to bed. People that literally just show up to be assholes, I don't even know why you follow me. Punk rock hippie, you exist to literally make my life hell. You exist to honestly leave shitty comments constantly. You're getting hidden and blocked. I work with the Department of Education. I can easily confirm this. Confirm why you agreeing with me. This isn't like trendy for me. Like a lot of people are jumping on this story. I've been covering this since nobody cared. You know what? Can the Emily Baker stands just get the fuck out of my feed? Honestly, listen, you can watch whatever YouTuber you want to watch, but these psychotic stands that constantly blow up my comments to say, if you want to see good coverage on the Duggars, go watch this other channel. Just leave my feed alone. You know I don't like the girl. You know I don't like her channel. If you guys want to watch her, that's fine. My opinion about her hasn't changed. She's not going to have the same kind of coverage I do. I actually did not go to school for journalism. I wanted to, though. Emily Baker stands, get the fuck out of my feed. Nobody gives a shit. She's a lawyer. She's covering the case. Great. She also covered my case and she got it all wrong and told y'all I was going to jail and I never fucking went to jail. She also told y'all that I was a criminal destroying evidence, which wasn't true. So I don't know how good her track record is, but she also said that, Breonna Taylor, if she wasn't running around with drug dealers, she probably wouldn't be dead. Or what was the thing she said? She said something really nasty about Breonna Taylor, who, by the way, was murdered by cops. And I just have no respect for that kind of woman. And there's a stand right there. That's not true, Katie. They will defend everything that bitch does. I don't like her. She spent months trying to ruin my reputation because we're in the same competitive field. It's so stupid. The YouTube channel, she's fine. I don't care. Look at this. Emily Baker is better than KJ. They're so stupid. They're idiots.
If Gil Bates showed up in my house, he'd be getting a piece of my mind.
They literally think, and they're trying to get me off the case because they don't want me to cover it because Emily Baker is so cool. Yeah, Emily Baker's so cool that she totally got my story wrong. 99.9% of it wrong. They are just, her stands are rude, and I would never want my people to do this. I would never want my people to go into Emily's channel and calling her names or telling her she's a bitch. Like, I would never want people to do that. Like, just watch who you want to watch. It's not a competition. They just like to taunt me because they know that I got beat down by this channel and my reputation destroyed because of her, and she was wrong and never apologized. Oh, Radiant Brit, she just wants to cover what I want to cover, and so she probably hates me. I don't care about Radiant Brit. Whatever. They do. They literally attack you and my supporters. They stalk my supporters. They dox my supporters. They harass my supporters. Like, it's psychotic. It's psychotic. I don't care. I don't really go on to Twitter very often. Radiant Brit wants to be me. Radiant Brit literally was one of my followers, and she got mad at me, and then she made a video about why she couldn't watch me anymore. And Emily Baker's a psychopath, like Josh. I will say that Emily is not licensed to practice in the state of Tennessee as a lawyer, and she isn't working as a lawyer. She's in the bar in the state of California, but she endorses really disturbing behavior of lawyers. And if I were a lawyer, you have to follow ethical duties. I just would be embarrassed if I were her colleague. Oh, Koala Bear. She's a psycho too. Her name's Ashley. Ashley J. Ashley J is a psycho. She like threatened to beat me up one time. Where are you? Koala's name is Ashley J. Just say, hey, Ashley. Do you remember those psychotic messages you told Katie that you were going to like beat her up? Remember those messages, Ashley? That's Koala Bear's name. And she's already doxed herself, so everyone knows that that's Ashley. All right, I got to put my son to sleep. Emily made a zillion videos about me, and they gaslight me because if I even respond, they act like I'm bullying her. Like, how many videos did you make about me? Like, a lot. How much money did you make off me? A lot. Did you donate any of that money to charity like your stands always tell me to do? Hey, Emily, did you donate any of that money to my legal defense fund? That would have been so cool. But you didn't. No, you didn't do that. Okay, so your stands are always telling me to donate, and I don't donate, I guess. Whatever. She's psycho.
And the women are like, and then they're...
Amy's been like, I haven't, and if you're asking me if Amy has told me anything, no. The answer is no. All I talk to about Amy is clothes lately. She can't tell me anything anyway. No. Oh, this person's a lunatic. Josh's lawyers, it's all the parents' fault. He needs to go to a psych ward, not jail. That's what I just heard here. That's not what I said. Okay, cute Burax. How about you just get off my... You're crazy. You're the one that was trying to spam my comments.
Caps in the Jessie Bear, don't worry about caps lock. I don't care if people use caps lock. It doesn't bother me, so please don't worry about caps lock. And I am a dirty girl. Anyone in the chat, a dirty girl? Anyone in the chat, a dirty girl? I'm a dirty girl. Whatever you guys are fighting about in the chat, can you just stop? Let's just not fight in chat. Let's have a good time. Let's be fanatic. Let's have so much fun. No more, who's a dirty girl? I'm a dirty girl. Please chat, move on from the argument. I'm a dirty girl. There is something seriously wrong with this woman. And then she's also promoting flat tummy tea, which I don't know if you have seen her lately, but I don't believe she's using it. Poop, pee, like pee poop, whatever you want to call it. Like you're basically peeing out your butt. So obviously mental illness can run in families. I just know this because my mom has ADHD, my dad has ADHD, I have ADHD, my husband has ADHD, my kid has ADHD. We have a lot of ADHD in our family. Can I tell you a secret? In the real world, if you get felonies, you're fired. You're literally fired. You can't get jobs and have felonies. Dude, I have a DUI and every time and that's a misdemeanor. A misdemeanor, like the lowest level misdemeanor. And every time I have a job interview, I have to go through a background check where they look at that. We have friends, we have family members that have felonies and they cannot get jobs. They can't. Like 2 of my husband's brothers are felons and they cannot get jobs other than... The Bible is not a self-help book, y'all. I don't know how many more times I have to say that. I had to delete comments of people calling me inbred, people calling me ugly, people accusing me of being a terrible mother, people telling me that I don't know how to do what I'm doing, people that say like I'm a horrible person, that I'm writing clout, but someone made the comment, and I think it's really super rude because you know nothing about me, but insinuating that I'm a bad mother because when my son interrupts me during this live stream, I look annoyed or I'm irritated. Okay, first off,
when my son comes in here at night, it's usually because we have a routine. And this implication that I'm somehow ignoring him and like not cuddling with him or not doing my job as a mother is actually super atrocious. If you knew anything about my life, you would know that my entire life revolves around my son. And every night before I get on stream, I give him a bath, I give him his medications, I do his feeding tube, I vent his stomach, I get him like all set up and situated, and then my husband is the one that puts him to bed. And it's not because I don't want to put him to bed, it's because that's my son's routine and that's who he wants to put him to bed. He is autistic, he has a set schedule that we follow every day, and mommy does not put him to bed. Sometimes when he wants to procrastinate and he doesn't want to go to bed right away, then he needs to come in here and remind me that I need a hug, or I need some water, or I need to do this, or you're talking too loud. And if I'm irritated, it's because I know he's procrastinating. It's not because I'm a shitty mom, all right?